You remember those sleepovers you used to have as a child and you'd be like, ooh, let's tell a scary story. Well, the scary story of how some people don't like black and white. Hello, welcome to the Film Geek Collective. Today we're going to study black and white. Now, I wouldn't say it's really a study per se, but it's going to inform you about some stuff. Like, you're seeing some black and white right now, and you're seeing that it's less distracting with all the colors over there, for example, or the color of my shirt. Hey, my eyes are up here. I bet you never heard a man say that. So, we're going to get into black and white visuals, alright? The best way to dramatically emerge from the darkness, like so. Science says most people dream in black and white. Some people like me dream in full color. And that's amazing because it feels just like real life. Black and white doesn't necessarily take you out of a realistic story or whatever that doesn't particularly need color. It could envelope you just as much in a sort of kind of minimalist stylization. Or not necessarily minimalist, but you get what I mean. Black and white is a great creative choice you have at your disposal. You can do anything you want with the picture. You can play with shadows, you can play with contrast, you can play with lighting the place. And lighting is very different in black and white. You have to focus more on lighting because it really matters. Right now, we have a singular light source known as chiaroscuro, but, we have one light source that, if I go in the center, it's currently gonna cover like half my face with the light because you can't control fridge lights, can you? Just like certain things in movies are seen as gritty now. Serious dramas and issues of the day, they used to be in black and white. Perfect example of a serious drama, Citizen Kane, which I don't consider the absolute best ever. However, I do consider it a good movie that drags in parts. Forgive my blasphemy there. I'm always honest about my opinion. So beside that, Citizen Kane is really a film that is a great character study, and I understand why people like it, and it pioneered a lot of cinematography with black and white film. Imagine color film is like this, okay? I'm gonna get closer. You have to light it really bright to get anything. With black and white, however, you can sort of deep focus like this, that sort of thing. You had deep focus, you had more detail, you had just all of that. Black and white is also really helpful for seeing how your favorite films are staged and blocked, where the actors are in relation to each other, where the props are, things you might have been distracted from by the color until now, where you see just the form of everything, the shapes of the image that really strips it down to the basics. Forget about color. Try it with Blade Runner. I know I did. And whatever you do, never watch the colorized version of something. Always watch it in the original black and white. Who cares what color the jacket was? Was it brown? I don't care. Colors don't matter sometimes, even if they reference, say, in Casablanca, the bluebird. Doesn't matter, it's blue, you don't need to see it. I guess this is for both filmmakers who want to watch black and white films and try to make black and white short films or whatever you want. Definitely, if you don't watch black and white, you are missing out on a ton of things. Casablanca, His Girl Friday, Citizen Kane, all this stuff that inspired the greats. I've not seen this one yet, but The Hidden Fortress, directed by Akira Kurosawa, that directly inspired Star Wars, as well as the Flash Gordon type serials, also in black and white. So yeah, your favorite creators, one of your favorite creators, grew up on black and white serials, and you refuse to watch them just because they lack color? Sounds silly when you really think about it. I know it's a vanity thing, but yeah, black and white leaves my wrinkles exposed. Anyway, if you want to electrify, if you want to innovate, if you want to create, we need your voice, because you can change things for the better, and you can inspire.